Hello, Tottenham supporters. We're bringing you another action-packed video full of the latest updates on our beloved Spurs. But before we dive in, I need your help to reach an incredible milestone, 3,000 subscribers. Every single one of you plays a vital role in growing this amazing community. So, smash that subscribe button and stay with us until the end of the video, because we've got some exciting surprises you won't want to miss. Tottenham Hotspur made a late attempt during the final moments of the summer transfer window to secure the signing of promising French midfielder Seny Myulu, who is currently 19 years old and under contract with Paris Saint-Germain. According to reports from Team Talk, the North London club submitted a concrete offer in a last-ditch effort to bolster their midfield with one of Europe's brightest young prospects. However, PSG firmly rejected any negotiations, making it clear they intend to keep Myulu as part of their long-term plans. While he is not yet a regular starter in the first team, Myulu has already made a handful of appearances and impressed with his composure and technical quality. Interest from both Chelsea and Manchester City further underlines the belief that he is a rare talent capable of shining on the biggest stages of European football. Despite being surrounded by experienced stars at PSG, Myulu has started to attract growing attention from top clubs across Europe, particularly from the Premier League, where teams have a long-standing tradition of investing heavily in high-potential youth. A youth international for France, Myulu is being carefully nurtured by the Parisian club, who clearly view him as a future first-team regular. They believe that, with time and the right development pathway, he can grow into a key player for the squad. As a result, they have turned down all approaches so far, including Tottenham's. Still, keeping a player of Myulu's caliber on the bench for too long could backfire, especially if he begins to seek more consistent playing time elsewhere. Tottenham, meanwhile, have made their intentions clear. They are building for the future with a strong focus on signing and developing talented young players. Their approach for Myulu aligns perfectly with that vision. The club has been steadily combining youthful energy with experienced leadership, creating an environment where emerging talents can thrive both technically and mentally. Within this strategy, Myulu would represent a smart, long-term investment, someone who could be integrated gradually and molded into a key figure in the squad over the coming years. Although their initial move fell short, Spurs are expected to keep close tabs on the midfielder and may well return with another offer in a future window. With 2 years remaining on his current deal, Myulu's future is far from settled. PSG remain committed to retaining him and aim to increase his involvement in the senior team, but the lack of regular minutes could ultimately influence the player's own thinking. At 19, he's entering a crucial stage of his development, one where consistent match experience is essential for his growth. The Premier League, with its intensity, competitiveness, and global visibility, is undoubtedly an appealing destination. Tottenham's current project, which offers a more stable path and genuine opportunities for young players to break through, could very well become the ideal platform for Myulu to take the next step in his career. What remains to be seen is how the situation will evolve in the coming months. PSG will need to strike a balance between protecting their young asset and ensuring he gets enough time on the pitch to remain satisfied with his progression. Tottenham, on the other hand, are well aware of the player's potential and may look to revisit negotiations if the opportunity arises. The race for Myulu is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing storylines of the next transfer windows, and with several heavyweight clubs circling, his name is likely to be heard frequently in the corridors of European football. Rumours swirling around North London suggest that Tottenham Hotspur are quietly laying the groundwork for what would be one of the most emotional moves in recent football memory, the return of Harry Kane. After nearly 2 decades at the club, rising from academy prospect to all-time top scorer, Kane left for Bayern Munich in search of silverware and a fresh challenge. Now, after finally lifting his first major trophy in Germany with a Bundesliga title, whispers behind the scenes hint that Spurs are exploring a way to bring their talisman back to the club where he became a legend. Discreet conversations are said to be taking place, with the club keeping a close eye on his situation in Munich, assessing both the feasibility and the timing of such a move. The prospect of Kane once again leading the line at Tottenham carries weight far beyond the pitch. His deep ties with the club, record-breaking goal tally, and defining role in England's national team have cemented him as a symbol of identity for both Spurs and English football. While Bayern value his presence highly, there is growing belief that a carefully structured approach from Tottenham could test the waters. Within the club, some see this not simply as a transfer, but as a statement, a moment to reconnect with their roots while reinforcing ambition. The path is complex, but the interest is real, and the echoes of a possible homecoming are beginning to grow louder. Beyond his goal-scoring prowess, Kane's personality remains one of his most defining assets, composed, driven, and relentlessly focused on collective success. Known for his quiet leadership and professionalism, he commands respect in any dressing room without the need for theatrics. His return would not only elevate the technical level of Tottenham's attack but also inject a sense of belief and maturity that could galvanise the squad in decisive moments. For a club still chasing major honours, having someone with Kane's mentality and big game experience could prove pivotal in transforming potential into silverware. We're on a mission to hit 3,000 subscribers, and you can be a part of it. If you love our content, make sure to subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell. It's just one click, but it means the world to us. Stay tuned until the end of the video for some exclusive insights you won't want to miss. Let's make this milestone happen together. Few forwards in world football maintained such a consistent level of brilliance across 2 consecutive seasons as Harry Kane did in 2022-23 and 2023-24. In his final campaign at Tottenham, he delivered a sensational individual season, scoring regularly in a team that lacked cohesion, ending with a remarkable 30 Premier League goals, a tally that once again underlined his reliability, finishing ability, and sense of timing in the box. Upon his move to Bayern Munich, Kane continued to perform at an elite level, adapting seamlessly to German football. He registered 61 goals in 72 appearances across all competitions during his first year, helping the Bavarians reclaim the Bundesliga title and proving he could thrive in a new environment without missing a beat. For Tottenham, the prospect of reuniting with a forward in such prolific form is more than sentimental, it's strategic. Kane returns not as a fading hero, but as a striker operating at the peak of his powers, with recent seasons showcasing not only his goal scoring, but also his evolution into a more complete player, capable of dropping deep and dictating play. With a youthful Spurs squad still searching for a winning formula, his reintroduction could be transformative. He brings not only goals, but a sense of authority, maturity, and clarity in decisive moments, qualities that Tottenham have long lacked in their pursuit of major honours. Now, with murmurs of Harry Kane potentially returning to North London growing louder, one question naturally emerges: what do the fans think? Would the Spurs faithful welcome back their all-time top scorer with open arms after his time away? After years of watching him carry the team on his shoulders, many supporters still view him as the heart and soul of the club. But football moves fast, and opinions shift just as quickly. Is the squad ready to embrace his leadership once again, and can Kane rekindle that magic in a new-look Tottenham side under a different tactical direction? Expectations, no doubt, would be sky-high. Supporters wouldn't just hope for goals, they'd demand impact. Could Kane be the difference-maker in crucial European nights? Could he finally help deliver the silverware that eluded both him and the club for so long? It's a story packed with emotion, legacy, and unfinished business, and now, the spotlight turns to the fans. Would you take him back? Do you believe this time could be different? The conversation is heating up, and your voice is part of it. Don't miss out on your daily dose of Tottenham updates. Subscribe now and tap that like button to stay in the loop with exclusive news. Got opinions? Drop them in the comments below and show your support for Tottenham. See you in the next video.